In Batman Vol. 1, I Am Gotham, by Tom King. Gotham City is shrouded in darkness, where shadows breathe and villains thrive. Batman stands as a beacon of hope, declaring, "Gotham is my responsibility. I will protect it at all costs." However, two powerful new heroes, Gotham and Gotham Girl, emerge, claiming, "This city needs more than a vigilante, it needs a hero." Batman confronts this new duo, facing an unfamiliar challenge in their approach to justice. Alfred warns him about their different approach to justice. Batman acknowledges the personal stakes involved, saying, "I've faced darkness before." The tension escalates into a fierce confrontation, with Batman asserting, "You're not the saviors you think you are," while Gotham replies, "And you're not the only one who can save this city." Just as the struggle for Gotham's soul intensifies, the mysterious monster men are revealed to be behind the recent attacks on Gotham, and Gotham Girl and Gotham's powers appear to be waning. The toll this takes on their minds forces Batman to face not only the external threat, but also the darker sides of his newest allies.
In Batman Vol. 3, I Am Bane. Written by Tom King, Batman faces Bane, who launches a brutal attack on Gotham City. Bane kidnaps Catwoman and the Bat family, using them to dismantle Batman psychologically. He believes breaking Batman will prove his superiority. Bane confronts Batman directly, showcasing his raw power and cunning. In a fierce battle, Bane demonstrates dominance, overpowering Batman and taunting him with threats to his loved ones. This forces Batman to confront his deepest fears. To save his allies, Batman teams up with Catwoman, who is determined to help him defeat Bane. They strategize to outsmart Bane, emphasizing their partnership. Batman also seeks Psycho Pirate to help restore Gotham Girl's damaged mind, demonstrating his commitment to his allies. The climax centers on the confrontation between Batman and Bane, where Batman must overcome Bane's physical strength and psychological manipulation.
In Batman Vol. 2, I Am Suicide, Bruce Wayne forms a team of anti-heroes, including Catwoman and others, to rescue the Psycho Pirate from Santa Prisca, a dangerous island ruled by Bane. The mission tests their loyalty and reveals their inner struggles. As Batman confronts the consequences of his actions in his own mental state, the story explores themes of sacrifice and the complexities of morality. Meanwhile, Duke Thomas is introduced as the Signal, Gotham's daytime protector, showcasing a new generation of heroes in the Bat family. His presence emphasizes the evolving nature of heroism in Gotham, highlighting the importance of teamwork and support in the fight against crime. Overall, the volume combines intense action with deep character development, setting the stage for future conflicts in the series.
In Batman Vol. 4, The War of Jokes and Riddles, the Joker and Riddler's feud ignites when the Joker feels threatened by Riddler's cleverness, leading to a violent struggle for supremacy over Gotham. Both villains hire various infamous rogues like Killer Croc and Harley Quinn to bolster their forces, turning the city into a battleground. Amidst the chaos, Batman grapples with his complicated relationship with Catwoman, who serves as both a love interest and a moral anchor for him. Their bond deepens as they navigate the turmoil, highlighting the emotional stakes of Batman's war against his iconic foes. Ultimately, the war ends in tragedy, with significant losses on both sides and a realization of the futility of their conflict. In the aftermath, Batman, profoundly changed by the events, asks Catwoman to marry him, solidifying their bond amid the chaos and uncertainty of Gotham's future. In Batman Vol. 5, Rules of Engagement by Tom King, the story begins with Batman traveling to the desert to locate Catwoman's friend, who is caught in a dangerous situation. Meanwhile, Catwoman faces off against Talia al Ghul, leading to an intense confrontation between the two formidable women. As the narrative unfolds, Batman and Catwoman's relationship is explored more deeply, showcasing their dynamic as a couple. Their connection is highlighted during a double date with Clark Kent Superman and Lois Lane, providing a lighter moment amidst the chaos. Throughout the volume, the emotional stakes rise as Batman navigates his feelings for Catwoman while confronting the external threats posed by Talia and the ongoing dangers in the desert. The story blends action, romance, and the complexities of their partnership, ultimately emphasizing the importance of love and trust in their lives as heroes. Rules of Engagement captures both the intensity of their battles and the warmth of their relationship, revealing how they support each other in their dual lives as Gotham's protectors and as a couple.
Batman Volume 6, Bride or Burglar by Tom King begins with young admirer Matty, who confronts Bruce Wayne's past the murder of his parents, drawing him into Batman's quest for justice. Batman and Wonder Woman battle monsters, allowing the gentleman to spend time with his family. For 40 years, Bruce is tested physically and mentally, grappling with his feelings for Selina and his past romantic connection with Wonder Woman. The volume highlights the evolving relationship between Batman and Catwoman as they approach marriage. A key subplot involves Poison Ivy, who takes control of Gotham's citizens. Catwoman and Harley Quinn team up with Batman to confront Ivy, using their skills to break her control and restore order. As the story unfolds, the anticipation of Batman and Catwoman's impending marriage builds, setting the stage for the next chapter in their relationship.
In Batman Vol 7, Part 1 covers the story titled Booster's Gold, the gift Parts 1 and 2, where Booster Gold arrives in Gotham to present a heartfelt gift to Batman, hoping to strengthen their friendship. However, things go awry when he inadvertently disrupts time while searching for the perfect moment to present the gift. As Booster interacts with key events from Batman's past, he alters familiar timelines, causing chaos in Gotham. The story highlights Booster's cheerful personality in contrast to Batman's seriousness and explores Booster's desire for validation and acceptance from the Dark Knight. In the conclusion of the gift, the consequences of Booster's time meddling become evident as Batman faces altered realities, including one where Dick Grayson is Batman and Bruce Wayne is a villainous billionaire. Realizing the gravity of his mistakes, Booster teams up with Batman to restore the timeline. This journey forces both characters to confront their identities, Booster as a hero seeking recognition and Batman as a mentor dealing with the repercussions of his past. Ultimately, Booster learns valuable lessons about friendship and responsibility, and their bond is in Batman Vol 7, The Wedding, the story picks up with the Joker waiting for an invitation to Batman and Catwoman's wedding. His anticipation is filled with a mix of excitement and malice, as he views the upcoming nuptials as an opportunity to wreak havoc on Batman's happiness. The Joker's twisted sense of humor leads him to plan a grand interruption, believing that chaos is the best gift he can give on this momentous occasion. When the moment arrives, the Joker confronts Batman and Catwoman in a dramatic showdown. His erratic behavior and taunts test their resolve, forcing them to confront not just the immediate threat he poses, but also the underlying insecurities in their relationship. The fight is intense, resulting in injuries for both heroes. Amidst the chaos, Selina starts to doubt whether Bruce can truly balance being Batman and being in love. The narrative delves into the evolution of Batman and Catwoman's relationship, reflecting on their first encounter, one they can't even agree on, and leading to poignant moments, including Bruce waiting on a rooftop for the love of his life, who ultimately never lanes. A heartbroken Bruce.
In Batman Volume 8, Cold Days, Bruce Wayne serves on a jury for a high-profile murder trial involving Mr. Freeze, who is accused of multiple killings. The story delves into themes of justice and morality as Bruce navigates his responsibilities as a juror while grappling with his role as Batman, all while suffering from the heartbreak of Selina Kyle leaving him at the altar. Throughout the trial, Bruce faces challenges from fellow jurors and the media, and he confronts his past experiences with Mr. Freeze, flashbacks add depth to their complicated relationship, forcing Bruce to examine his dual identity and the implications of justice in a meaningful way. The narrative takes a dark turn when the Beast arrives in Gotham and shoots Dick Grayson, leaving Batman devastated and enraged. Driven by a thirst for revenge, he scours the globe to track down the Beast, culminating in an intense showdown. Batman Volume 9, The Tyrant Wing by Tom King continues the narrative following the wedding event, focusing on Batman's psyche and the aftermath of Catwoman leaving him at the altar. The main arc reveals Bane's intricate plan to drive Batman to the brink of madness. While feigning a mental breakdown, Bane orchestrates an attack on Nightwing, orders his assassination, and attempts to kill Alfred, all while framing Mr. Freeze for the chaos. This elaborate scheme is designed to push Batman into despair, taking advantage of his already fragile emotional state. In this context, Penguin becomes involved in Bane's plan. Initially, he aligns with Bane, but ultimately turns against him to help Batman. His actions include moments of dark humor, such as requesting his top hat and umbrella to get himself thrown in Arkham. But his narrative centers around an emotional breakdown over the death of a penguin he... In Batman Vol 10, Nightmares, the story begins with Matthew Warner, a wealthy boy who loses his parents in a tragic alley shooting. After a theater outing, Batman hunts down the criminal responsible, but soon learns that Matthew, believing himself to be Bruce Wayne, orchestrated his parents' deaths to mirror Bruce's own past. In a twisted turn, Matthew kills his parents' murderer and is sentenced to Arkham Asylum. Meanwhile, Batman is under attack from Bane, who seeks to destroy him once and for all. As he faces off against Professor Pig, Batman experiences unsettling visions of the Bat family and is further shaken by Catwoman's departure and Nightwing being shot by the Beast. Seeking answers, Batman interacts with a mirage of John Constantine, a manifestation of his own psyche, to make sense of the surreal chaos. Simultaneously, Bane trains with Thomas Wayne in Batman Volume 11, The Fall and the Fallen. By Tom King, Batman escapes from the Nightmare Machine and finds himself in the basement of Arkham Asylum with the Riddler as he fights through his rogues gallery, including Two-Face and Calendar Man. He instructs Two-Face to inform Bane that he will return with his army. Batman and his allies gather on a rooftop to plan an assault on Arkham Asylum, intending to defeat Bane once and for all. However, when they arrive, everything appears normal, leading Robin to question Bruce's judgment. This results in a confrontation where Batman punches Robin for mentioning Catwoman. Later that night, Bane confronts Batman in Wayne Manor. During their fight, Bane gains the upper hand and lifts Batman, preparing to break his back once again. In the shadows, Thomas Wayne, the Batman from an alternate universe, observes. We discover that Thomas has orchestrated these events, manipulating Catwoman and using her friend Holly to convince her to leave Bruce. His goal is to force Bruce into retirement and reunite their family using Ra's al Ghul's Lazarus Pit. After repairing Bruce's body, Thomas and Bruce descend into the pit. Bruce tells Thomas that the one lesson he learned as a child is that his parents died and he alone survived. The two Batmen engage in a brutal battle, clashing desires against a mission for justice. The conflict culminates with a dramatic scene of a hand rising from the pit. This sets the stage for the upcoming City of Bane storyline. In Batman Volume 12, City of Bane, Gotham is under the control of Bane and Batman's rogue gallery, with the Joker and Riddler acting as police officers. They report two murdered villains to Commissioner Hugo Strange. Strange activates the Bat signal, but instead of Bruce, it's Thomas Wayne who answers, now taking on the role of Gotham's protector. As Thomas searches for Two-Face, he enlists the help of his new Robin, Gotham Girl, to take down villains like Solomon Grundy and Amygdala. When confronted, Two-Face threatens Harvey Dent's life, assuming Thomas shares Bruce's moral compass. But Thomas disarms him and plans to turn him over to Bane. In Batman Volume 12, City of Bane, later we find Two-Face being strapped down for a meeting with Psycho Pirate, who will use his powers to put him under Bane's control. Meanwhile, at Wayne Manor, we discover that Alfred is held hostage by Thomas Wayne, who warns that any Bat family member entering Gotham will lead to Alfred's death. The issue ends with a figure trekking through a snowstorm, arriving at a hut where he encounters a suspicious character. After an ambush, it's revealed that this figure is Bruce Wayne, who is then found by none other than Selina Kyle, better known as Catwoman, who had last abandoned him at the altar, setting the stage for a dramatic reunion. In City of Bane, Gotham is under Bane's control, and the U.S. government has been told no military or heroes may enter. The first incident features Captain Atom, who is intercepted by Gotham Girl, who defeats him with her super strength, tossing him away from Gotham's borders. Elsewhere, remnants of the villains who refused to follow Bane encounter Thomas Wayne, who shoots one of the Tweedle brothers as Scarecrow and Kite Man attempt to escape, ending up at Kite Man's lair. An argument between Scarecrow and Kite Man is interrupted by a batarang to the chest and a kick through the window, leading to their capture by Thomas Wayne. In another scene, Damian Wayne meets with Captain Atom, who advises him to run and not enter Gotham after admitting his defeat at the hands of Gotham Girl. This leads to backstory on the Bat family and their plans to take back the city. Gotham and encounters Gotham Girl, who mocks him for thinking she wouldn't notice him as she attacks. Damian catches her off guard with a magic wand to immobilize her before going to save a civilian down below. We see Scarecrow, now influenced by Psycho Pirate, acting as law enforcement for Bane. But he is quickly defeated by Robin. Damian then approaches Thomas Wayne, leading to a confrontation where he is overwhelmed and captured. This culminates in the apparent death of Alfred at Bane's hands. Meanwhile, Bruce Wayne and Selina Kyle reunite as she helps mend his broken body and mind. They discuss the events and how to take back Gotham, with Selina offering to help on her terms. They reconcile and express their love for one another, acknowledging past mistakes influenced by Bane's manipulations. At the end of Part 1, Catwoman intercepts a shipment of venom, declaring their intention to Bane. "We're coming for you." In Batman, City of Bane, Batman and Catwoman resolve to reclaim Gotham from Bane. They quickly defeat Two-Face and Professor Pig, with Batman adopting his Matches Malone alter ego. Together, they begin dismantling Bane's criminal empire, taking down various villains in a coordinated assault. At Wayne Manor, it's revealed that Gotham Girl's powers are an enhanced version of Venom, and using them without Thomas Wayne's help will be fatal, just as it was for Gotham in Volume 1. The ventriloquist informs Thomas that Bane has ordered the murder of Damian, who is held captive in the Batcave. Batman, anticipating this betrayal, prepares for the inevitable confrontation. Thomas confronts Damian, but the latter manages to escape, leading to a fierce standoff with the Bat family outnumbered. Thomas fights back, injuring Red Robin and defiantly declaring himself superior before retreating to drink tea, claiming he is Batman. Meanwhile, Bruce and Bane face off in a showdown. Agreeing to remove their masks and engage as equals, Catwoman jumps in to help, and the two showcase their impressive teamwork against Bane, strategically countering his overwhelming strength. As the battle intensifies, Catwoman asserts that Gotham belongs to her, slashing at Bane's face with her claws. When Bane manages to throw Catwoman off, Batman lifts him with the intent to break his back, mirroring Bane's infamous act in the past. Just then, two gunshots ring out, echoing through the chaos. Batman and Bane collapse to the floor, revealing Thomas Wayne with the smoking gun as he enters the room, setting the stage for a dramatic confrontation. In the finale of City of Bane, Thomas Wayne asks Ventriloquist to get Psycho Pirate to end their crusade. Batman wakes up dazed at the Wayne Manor dining room table, shocked to see Alfred's corpse, overwhelmed with grief. He carries Alfred's body to the couch, covering it with his cape. Batman notices the words, "You're not Batman," written in red letters, searching for an escape. He finds the doors cemented shut, prompting another emotional breakdown. Just then, Catwoman appears, saying, "He's ready for you." Batman enters a room filled with his Bat family, all under Psycho Pirate's control. Standing next to Psycho Pirate is Thomas Wayne. Thomas questions if Bruce is finished being Batman after everything he's endured. Bruce smirks, ready for one last fight between the Wayne fathers and sons. We learn about an alternate universe where Bruce was killed in Crime Alley, leaving his parents alive but twisted. His mother becomes the Joker, and his father becomes Batman. This Thomas Wayne's crusade results in the deaths of many of Bruce's rogues, all except Selina Kyle, whom he recruits as Robin. Her tragic death at Martha Wayne's hands is a key moment, reflecting events from Flashpoint and The Button, where Thomas tells Bruce he doesn't want him to become Batman. As revenge, Reverse Flash drops Thomas into Bruce's universe, where he witnesses Bruce's journey, including his encounter with Bane and emerging from the Lazarus Pit. In the present, as the two Waynes fight, Catwoman intervenes, revealing she made a deal with Ventriloquist to help them. They work together to overpower the older Batman. Even when Thomas holds a gun to Bruce's head, Bruce asserts that he now chooses to be Batman and embraces love and family, ultimately punching Thomas and declaring he is not his father. Later, at GCPD lockup, Bruce tells Thomas he lives with the hope that his parents are proud of him. He promises to face the silence of their absence not alone, but with the support of his family and Selina. The story concludes with Batman gifting Gotham Girl a piece of white kryptonite to restore her powers permanently, freeing her from the negative effects of Venom. In the final scene, Bane visits Thomas, asking if it's time. Thomas replies that it is, and Bane raises him up before breaking his back.